Hamas has released 2 more hostages from Gaza. They are Israeli women who were among more than 200 taken during the October 7th attacks in southern Israel. But their husbands are still being held.
Israel has promised unrelenting attacks, but former US President Barack Obama has now issued a call for restraint. A warning. Adam Hollingworth's report contains confronting pictures.
2 more hostages freed by Hamas from Gaza and choppered back to hospital in Tel Aviv after the Red Cross intervened. Hamas says Yocheved Lifshitz, who's 85, and 79-year-old Nurit Cooper, both Israeli, were released on humanitarian and poor health grounds. These pictures, filmed in Gaza and later at the Rafah border, serve to show just how incapacitated they are or have become in the 2 weeks since they were kidnapped from this kibbutz. Earlier, Israeli Defense Forces said it believed Hamas were still holding 222 hostages, including both women's husbands. Lifshit's grandson told reporters he's happy his grandmother's coming back. He hopes it'll open the door for the rest of the captives to be released. Negotiations to free up to 50 foreign captives are reported to be advanced. That talk may have stalled Israel's plans for ground invasion, but for how long is the key question. Their forces are poised on the edge of Gaza. In the meantime, Israel's air offensive ramps up, aimed at blunting or obliterating Hamas's defensive capabilities. But a Geneva-based human rights group says children in Gaza are dying at a rate of 200 a day. The United Nations has warned of an increasingly dire humanitarian situation, with only small amounts of food, water and medicines being trucked in. Underlining its resolve, the Israeli military released pictures from October the 7th of Hamas killers shooting Israeli motorists, 2 more casualties of the massacre. Former US President Barack Obama released a statement saying Israel's response risks eroding global support. But a White House spokesperson said Israel has a right to defend itself.
We're not talking about a ceasefire right now. In fact, we don't believe that this is the time for a ceasefire.
Raising the stakes, a second front is potentially opening on Israel's border with Lebanon, where Israel's exchanging fire with Iranian-backed Hezbollah. Experts warn war here would eclipse any fighting in Gaza and compound fears the conflict will escalate across the region. Adam Hollingworth, Newshub.